I just took an 8-day cruise, and when I tell you what I paid for it, you're not going to believe it. Because most people think that cruises cost thousands of dollars. I used to think that too. This one cost me $13 a night. Not $130 a night, not $113 a night, $13 a night. And before you say this video is fake and there's some kind of catch to it, let me show you exactly how this happened and how you can do it too. If you're new here, hey, I'm Linnell and I live full-time on cruise ships. And no, I'm not rich. And no, I didn't retire with millions of dollars. I retired at the age of 53 and I built a lifestyle that works for me. So when I say that I paid $13 a night for a cruise, I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that because most people don't even realize that this is possible. Let me break this down real quick. This cruise, 8-night cruise from Baltimore to the Caribbean and also a stop in Orlando. The total was $184.20. I also got $75,000 onboard credit, which for me is real money that I can use on board. I can use it to spend on specialty dining, on an excursion, on Wi-Fi. I can even charge it to a slot machine in the casino. I also got $100 in free play, but since that's not guaranteed cash, I don't count that. So when you look at how much I paid and you subtract the onboard credit, my net cost was $109.20. Divide that by 8 nights, $13.65 per night. That's less than a fast food meal. That's definitely less than a hotel. That's less than most people spend sitting at home. Now, I already know what you're probably thinking. Okay, but there's a catch. Was it a terrible room? Did you have to gamble thousands of dollars? Is this only for influencers? No, 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 and definitely no. This is where people get it wrong. They think that this lifestyle is reserved for rich people, for full-time gamblers, or people with connections, and that's just not true. What's actually happening is most people don't understand how the cruise industry works. Cruise lines are not only in the game of filling up rooms. They're in the business of filling ships. They're in the business of getting you on board and making money after you get here. And once you understand that, you start playing the game differently. That's how I get deals like this. Now, I'm not going to go into every detail in this video, as I do have other videos on the channel for that. But I'll give you the basics here. There are a few things that make this possible. Casino offers, timing, loyalty programs, and knowing when to book and when not to book. For example, I didn't just randomly book this cruise. This was a targeted casino offer, and I had other casino offers that went along with it, so I could string along a few cruises together. And no, you don't need to gamble your life away to get these. You need to understand how many points to get, how to get them efficiently, and how to turn that into future free cruises. Most people either don't know that this exists or they do it completely wrong. Here's where some people mess this up. They go on one cruise, they spend money randomly in the casino, and then they wonder why they didn't get any offers. Or they assume, I'm not a gambler, so this really isn't for me. That mindset alone will keep you paying full price forever. But let me zoom out for a second, because this isn't just about cruises. This is about how you think about your life. Most people follow the same script. Work 40 years, save everything, retire when they're old and tired, and hope that they have enough money to enjoy life. I chose something different. I decided that I didn't want to wait. I wanted to design a life that I actually enjoy right now. And listen, I know you might be watching this thinking, that could never be me. I wouldn't even know where to start. I don't have money like that. I get it, you know. I used to think the same thing. I used to think the same way. But once you start learning how this works, everything changes. That's actually why I'm part of something called Retirement Travel Jumpstart.
You need to be in the Retirement Travel Jumpstart course and community. The community comes for free with the course. There is a link in the description. Marrakesh, Morocco. We're getting a private riad. That is actually the riad we are getting for our group. Second trip is going to be the Creator Summit, over 40 Creator Summit, with all these amazing coaches. Then the one we've been trying to plan for several years, it's the Japan baseball guys trip. The girls, they are doing the Bali girls trip. And then the Discover Asia Summit is going to be the last trip of the year, November 27th, Holland, America, Nordum.
I'm part of something called Retirement Travel Jumpstart, because this isn't just about finding cheap cruises. It's about learning how to create a life of travel that actually works for you. Not Instagram travel, not fantasy travel, real sustainable travel. Inside that group, you're not just getting random tips. You are learning how to plan your travel lifestyle. You're learning how to find deals like this, how to avoid costly mistakes, how to use points for airlines and hotels, and how to actually make it all doable. I took this course about 2 years ago, networked with fellow travelers, took my first solo trip abroad, and now I'm one of the coaches. So if you're someone who's serious about this, you're not just watching videos trying to figure it out on your own. You actually get guidance. And if you watch this channel, you already know I'm going to be real with you. The biggest mistake that I see people make is waiting. They wait until prices go up, until opportunities pass, or until life forces them into a situation that they didn't plan for. There's no perfect time. There's just a decision that needs to be made. So imagine this. Instead of wondering if you can travel, you actually have a plan. Instead of thinking, I wish that I could do that someday, you're already doing it. That's the difference. So if you're watching this thinking, I want that, I need to figure this out, then I would strongly recommend checking out Retirement Travel Jumpstart. The link is going to be in the video description, so take a look, see if it's a fit for you, and if it is, I'd love to see you inside. Make sure that you tag me and say hello so we can work together. Because this, paying $13 a night for a cruise, this isn't luck. This is strategy. And once you learn it, you can use it too. This has been Linnell with more proof that life doesn't have to look the way they said it should.